everyone, it's Holly. Today's video is so exciting. I have one of the coolest Polly Pocket sets that ever existed. It is the very, very hard to find and complete 1996 Jewel Magic Ball. I saw this come up for sale and I could not help myself because this set is so cool and I can't wait to show you around. But look how neat it is. It's so cute. It's a magic ball. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here it is, the 1996 Jewel Magic Ball. This one is really hard to find complete, so when I saw it up available complete, I snatched this up right away. This is probably one of the most unique Polly play sets because it's so amazing how well it's designed. And because I have a complete set, I get to show you all the little features, which is really exciting. So you'll notice when we look at the ball before we open this up, there's a lot of different things sticking out of it. Looks like a lot of different latches, and this is how it's going to fold open. It's so complicated, but what I want to point out is this here. This is the locket that it comes with, and you can pull this straight out. So it comes with this cute little locket. And this locket, you can put gems inside and then you can wear it. It's adorable. I'm going to show you that in a little bit more detail later so that you can see it in its full glory. But that lives here on the side of the compact. It is a little bit difficult to get back in. I have to see where that is. There we go. And there it is. So let's dig in, let's get it open and check it out. So it folds a number of ways. Easiest thing to do is try to fold it open first, and then I prefer to start from the bottom. And then just slowly fold my way open here. So ingenious design, it opens to reveal 4 chambers. There is actually another hidden chamber here on the back, but nothing particularly exciting happening in there. It just looks like some geodes, just a neat little jewel sparkly area, but all of the action happens when you have it opened up. Now, 4 distinct chambers here. There are little crystal ladders that join them and a crystal archway here. So we will fold those down. And I'm just gonna walk you through section by section. So let's start up here. This magic ball, part of the reason it's called the Jewel Magic Ball is there's lots of hidden jewels inside. It comes with 10 jewels. And I will show you all of them before the end of this video, but there are some that I have hidden in the playset so that you can experience how the playset is supposed to function. So here, when you have it folded, this vine flips up, but this vine actually comes down so that you can reach the picnic area down below. And up top, you will see a little birdhouse, cute birds. There's a table with a snack and a telescope, so I presume this is for bird watching. Underneath the vine, there's also a little hammock where she can take a nap. Now, the first hidden feature up here is the birdhouse itself. So if I open up the birdhouse, you'll see that there is indeed a gem inside, and you can take those out. They just have a little hole on the back of them that clips onto these little pegs, so you can mix and match them throughout the playset, but there's our first hidden gem. Now, another thing that's really important to note is look at the detail. This is just imprinted into the plastic. So that's not painted on. That is just imprinted into the plastic. It is so beautiful. And, you know, I feel like a lot of these 1996 sets, they just put so much detail into them. So it's kind of sad that it was toward the tail end of this era of Polly Pocket, because I feel like they were just getting so good at it. But that is the detail up top. So again, this beautiful vine with another bird carries you down into the next area. And this is where there is a swan boat, and this moves via a little gear on the side here. So you can move the swan throughout and it goes all the way around, provided that the vine is not blocking it. And that's how you have all of the ducks and the swan boat go through. Now the next hidden feature in this area is the picnic. So you can see there is a picnic blanket set up in the middle of the pond. And if you lift it up, there is another gem. So I'm gonna go ahead and scoop that out. The one I've put in here happens to be just kind of like a pink gem. It's very cute, but I'm going to go ahead and put that one off to the side. And I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but look how neat the detail is. Even underneath the water, you can see fish, and it looks like, yeah, all sorts of sort of seaweed-like stuff in there. So really cute details. Now, there are a few places that you can position the figures here at the top of the crystal staircase, along the edge of the pond. Of course, you can seat one of them inside the swan boat, but there's one more hidden feature here, which is this. So here there is this little bush that you can push on, and out pops a rabbit. How cute is that? Adorable. So that is the first two areas. We are now going to move into the second chamber. So the second chamber is more of a living space. There is what appears to be a parrot of some sort hanging out here, some kind of exotic bird. So I guess she's got a pet exotic bird, which is very fancy. There is also a bathroom. So there's a bathroom with a bathtub, sink, and a toilet in there. And then over on the side, it appears to be sort of a very basic kitchen. So there is a pot, and it looks like just sort of a very small oven area, 2 seats at a table, and then there is what I presume is an armoire. It is not super fancy there, but a beautiful rug in the middle. And this appears to be some kind of either steam trunk or treasure chest. When you press this button, a little puppy comes out. So cute. Now let's talk about the bed. So the bed it's a 4-post bed with a beautiful canopy on it, but the canopy actually opens to reveal an area where you can hang out. And there's a spot I missed. You can also put a gem in there. So there's a peg there that you can place a gem and some cushions. So this is kind of like a little pillow fort hangout area above the bed. So adorable. So I'll put that off to the side. Now, moving into the final chamber, there's this beautiful crystal archway that connects the 2 areas, and you walk down this cute little green staircase into what appears to be the treasure room. There are mounds of gold coins here, what looks to be some kind of fancy pottery, some statues, all sorts of amazing things in here. And on the side, there is a vanity, as well as what appears to be some kind of throne. And this actually comes out. We'll talk about that piece in a moment. And here is another hidden area that I'm not sure if I actually put a gem in here. I did. There is a gem. So we'll scoop that one out. This one, by the way, is just like a little heart. It's very cute. And there is on top of this mound of treasure what appears to be some kind of secret compartment. Now, to function, you are going to be pressing this statue, which is, by the way, a statue of Polly. Very cute. And it is going to open the secret compartment. Now, I hope I can capture this for you because it's a little bit difficult to see. You have to peer into it in real life. But when we press down on this, it should open the compartment. And oh, there is a gem inside. So I'm gonna scoop that out if I can. Maybe just tilt it upside down. So there's another gem that was in the compartment. Now, not sure if you'll be able to see this, but there's nothing in there right now. If I switch it, what's in there now? Not sure if the camera will pick this up. There is a picture of a crown inside. And then each time you press it, like the second time, so if I were to press it now, there's nothing inside. Now there is a little heart. So these are just painted on to the mechanism. Again, that would be nothing. And then the third one is a silver key. It's painted inside. It's so sweet. So really, really unique playset. I find it so amazing how they built all of this detail into this magic ball and how everything just fits together. And of course, all the Polly Pocket sets are like that. But this one I just find really extra impressive. So let me know what your favorite room is in the comments. I mean, I think the treasure room is pretty cute, but my favorite area I think is actually the pond. I think it's neat that there's a secret compartment under the picnic blanket, but I also just like that you can go on a little boat ride. I think that's super cute. So let me know in the comments, what's your favorite room? Let's now talk about what came with the set. So what a complete set looks like. So I'm gonna push this off to the side and we'll get all of the parts together for you. So first, let's start with the figures that came with the Jewel Magic Ball playset. So of course, the first one that we will have here is Polly. Polly has her hair up in a ponytail. She's wearing a pink dress. She's holding what appears to be, I want to say it's a flower. It's very cute. I'm not sure if that's what that is or if it's supposed to be a wand, but very beautiful either way. And I always liked these ones where Polly had her hair in a bit of a different style because I felt like the permed hairstyle, while it is the classic style, was a little outdated by the time the 90s rolled around. So I always appreciated when she had a more 90s appropriate hairstyle, I would say. So that is the Polly that comes with the Jewel Magic Ball set. Next up is Lauren. Lauren is wearing a blue sweater with pink trim and a beautiful, absolutely beautiful silver skirt. She has short brown hair with bangs. And I feel like she looks just like I looked in the 90s. That was the haircut that I had as a kid. So that is Lauren. Next up is Rebecca, and Rebecca has red pigtails. She's wearing a pink dress. And what is she? Oh, she has a little bracelet on. Do you see? Hold on, there we go. Do you see the bracelet on her arm there? How cute is that? I don't know that I've ever seen a Polly wearing a bracelet. I'm sure there's others, maybe. I don't know, but that's pretty cute. Last but not least is Cindy. Cindy is wearing a lovely dress with green shoes, and she is holding what I would say looks almost like a heart-shaped box of chocolates. It is cute. It's got a little bow on it, so maybe it's a gift. And she has this lovely orange hair. And she is the fourth and final figure that came with the Jewel Magic Ball playset. Now, in terms of the other stuff that came with it, there are a lot of little pieces, and that's one of the reasons that it's really difficult to find a complete set. So it came with a total of 10 gems. So 2 pink, 2 purple, 2 blue, 2 sort of reddish gems, and then 2 clear crystally hearts. So these are the gems that you can hide throughout the play set. There's another thing you can do. So if you recall, I pulled one of these out from this area here. These, our best guess is that these are supposed to be rings. So they are flexible on the bottom and they have a peg on the top, and you can mix and match any of the gems. Now, of course, I have adult hands, although my hands are really not very big, but that's about how that looks. That's where that's going on me. But really cute. So you can style them a bit differently. You can choose to put a different gem on it. Wear different ones. Isn't that neat? So I can imagine that if someone were to play with this and wear these to school or what have you, that they would go missing pretty quickly. So kudos to whoever this used to belong to way back when. Now, the last piece here, in addition to those 12 pieces, is, of course, a tiara. And I would presume that this is likely for Polly to wear. But there's a beautiful tiara. It's a little bit oversized if you ask me, but we're not going to blame Polly for being a little bit extra. So that is the tiara. So all in all, a complete set has a total of 17 pieces plus the locket. Let's pull the locket back out. So I'm just going to fold this up. This is a puzzle. You have to kind of have the swan just in the right place. Oops, sorry, deck, go back there. The swan has to be just in the right place when you do this so that it will close appropriately. That's the spot. Okay, so we're gonna fold this back over. And again, there's that strange little room. It's just the underside of the pond. So this is just the sticker that has on the other side all of this sort of seaweed and pond looking stuff. And then that geode room again. So this would be a great place to store your extra pieces actually, because there's nothing particularly interesting going on in there. So back to the locket. The locket has, look at that beautiful chain, an almost like kaleidoscope effect on the front of it. So when you put gems into it, it just looks super neat, and you can look through it and it gives you just, yeah, it's so neat, like a little kaleidoscope effect. So what an interesting set. It just, I feel like it just has everything that you'd want to play with as a kid. It's got the jewelry, it's got the gems, it's so interesting in its design. I love that it looks like a crystal ball, and just so many interesting features in this one. So yeah, it's kind of sad that Polly Pocket kind of ended just shortly after this, because it was a really good time in the line and there was so much kind of neat stuff coming out, but you know, nothing gold can stay. So that is our complete Jewel Magic ball. Thank you so much for watching. I want to know in the comments, what is your favorite part of this magic ball? I think that that little swan ride is so cute. But the whole thing is just so cool. The design of it is so cool. The locket is cool. That little treasure room is cool. Everything's so neat. So tell me in the comments, what's your favorite? I think that pretty much it could be anything in this. Again, if you can, please follow along, like, subscribe. It helps us out so much when you do that. And if you are on Instagram, also come follow along on Instagram too at Pocket Vintage Toys, where as I receive stuff like this, I show you on my Instagram so you can get a sneak peek of what's in my collection and what I will be showing you in the future. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.